Go. A late season collision of two undefeated teams. Only one team can keep their quest for a perfect season alive by winning today. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on last season's national champions, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And now from the pistol formation. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. And the Tar Heels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And now the running back's got it again. Breaks an open space. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
That's what you like to see early in this game, especially on the road. Chunk plays like this really have a big impact on a game, especially when you're on the road, hostile environment, imposing your will on the defense on the first drive of the game.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Pitch to the left, pass caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain in the play. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. That's caught. It's James. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring.
That makes the score North Carolina 7, TCU 0.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
They got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. To throw, it's Reed. Screen to the wide receiver. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He escapes the pocket. Look out, room to run here. Across the 30.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that 1st down.
And the Horned Frogs lining up here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the option play. Doesn't even get the pitch up before they bring him to the ground.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Tight end goes in motion. On the ground, it's Payne. Bring him down after a small gain. They played it safe there on 3rd and long.
Now, 4th down.
And the Horned Frogs will have to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And the returner heads out of bounds. Out there on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's running out of time here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Nowhere to run. They're corralling for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Christian, on his spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tries to get it to the running back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage. The offense going with the hurry-up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Tar Heels are in the red zone. Now they call a run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. There's contact on the throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
The offense comes up with a touchdown here, but that defense had the pressure. I thought they were going to get to him, but give him credit. He got rid of the ball just before contact.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Receiver in motion now. Back to pass. It's Reed. Looking for his big tight end. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand?
North Carolina 14, TCU 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the move now. Throws it to the right. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
He'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he makes the catch. He's in the clear. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, North Carolina. This offense is still clicking.
But that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Takes the handoff. It's Payne. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Reed. With the catch, it's Tease.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the back now goes in motion. Trying for a 4th down completion. Pressure is coming. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He fires it down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
The linebacker shifting around now. Quick throw caught on the left side.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
To throw, it's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. He makes the grab. The Horned Frogs come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Defense is coming after him. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Important second down play coming up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert third and short here from the 50. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has the first down and more. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
And the Tar Heels line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body.
Chris is just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can hopefully close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Baker. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
You'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. The shotgun running play call. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Fires it on the move. It's a beautiful throw. Hits him in stride. Tackle finally maintained at the 13-yard line. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly.
Patriot. Return.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hale. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs to stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Sacked, dropped at the 3. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The TCU offense is back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Fights off a defender.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here's the second down play. Looking for some space. It's Payne. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down. Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Grab down the middle. It's Baker. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And the Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking downfield. It's Reed. On the move now. And this one is caught. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. And the Horned Frogs with 1st and 10 here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Baker. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. And he drops back in the gun. Moves out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. The Horned Frogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. It's Reed. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They line up on 3rd and goal. Got to think this is 4-down territory, down multiple scores. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Touchdown, TCU. The comeback is on.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on that quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Breaks into the clear. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's James. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the running back takes the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Caught by the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Now they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend and get across that first down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense of having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. They're going to run it. Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tar Heels. So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. TCU offense takes the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Reed. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Catch made, a lot of space now. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. offense gets a fresh set of downs.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Working clock with the ground game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Hand it off. Tackle made after just a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And the Tar Heels will have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it here. He's got room to run. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. That should be enough to secure the upset. This team came in the lower-ranked team, intent on proving a point, and they've gone out and done that.
What a great way for them to close out. And really, they played well the entire game, and a chance for them to build some momentum. And for the loser, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. An opportunity to possibly still make a run and get in position for the postseason.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Can he make it to the marker? And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense will stay out there. They are 2 for 3 so far on 4th down drives. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the 1st down.
Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation.